Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Brett. Got a video for modern dating here. She wanted her man to allow her baby daddy to stay over, and it backfired. I hope so. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get the chow time.
Can my baby daddy stay over? Well, can he come over and stay with us?
Cuz, stop playing with me. Go ahead and wash some dishes.
What you mean?
I'm serious. Go ahead and wash some dishes. I'm not playing.
That's a serious question.
Can you go wash the dishes? Cause you playing with me right now.
Why you not giving me an answer?
You trying to make me mad or you trying to clown? Like, what is you doing right now?
I'm serious. He needs a place to stay.
The man is completely confused. You just asked me what?
So I'm asking, can he stay over here?
You talking about the same dude who was on the phone stunting like he had all his money,
Come on,
and now he asking for a place to stay?
You know everybody's situation.
That's even funnier when it's like that kind of guy that just struts like he's fucking the man.
Don't do that.
I don't know. What's up? He broke?
He's down. I'm not gonna say he broke, but he's a little low on money right now. So I'm saying,
Man.
like,
If you're low on money, that's the definition of broke.
You think the dude that you was trying to mess around with, you think I'm gonna let him come stay in my house?
That was a great question. Does she really expect her man to give her ex a place to stay?
first of all, he was my baby daddy for a minute.
Girl, go ahead, get out of here. Go ahead. I'm not letting your baby daddy is not come and stay in my house.
Why not? So you can't be a good Samaritan and let him stay over here.
Yeah, tell him 300 a night.
Come.
Tell him 300 a night.
300 a night?
No, so don't ask me. Tell him don't ask me that dumb question like
No,
that.
don't worry about it.
Go ahead on.
Oh, God, you just.
I would have broke it off already. Right then and there if she asked me some stupid stuff like that. Like, really? Really?
Why am I aggravating?
Don't worry about it.
Try to eat all the pizza? Man, what? That little boy did his white taking the cheese off the pizza and leaving it in the box.
She would have needed a place to stay after this conversation.
Agreed.
Why that convo went on for so long? Because of what? Why is she so desperate for him to come and stay in another man's house? Let her go live with him.
Yep.
She would have been out of there ASAP. Y'all go figure it out together.
Yep.
Instead of repeating the question to her, I would have asked her how soon can she pack her bags. Based on her intentions, it seems like she also wants to be looking for somewhere else to live, because how can she think it's perfectly normal to have her ex-partner living with them?
Good Samaritan? Really? I've never hardly ever heard women that were good Samaritans. I always hear good Samaritan things be done by men. I hardly have ever heard women be good Samaritans.
I've never seen a man being okay with housing his partner's ex, and that's not even a subject that should be discussed. It's completely unreasonable and absurd to expect her man to accept it. If her ex doesn't have a place to stay, he needs to find someone else to help him, not the mother of his kids. This is something both of them should know before even bringing up the conversation with her man. The fact that she thought it was perfectly normal to have her ex living with them raises a lot of questions. In some cases, the man might not even try to explain why it's not normal. Instead, she might find herself packing her things and joining the father of her children so that together they can sort their housing situation.
I mean, that's most of the comment section was saying exactly that. Yeah, I would assume most men that have some standards, yeah, just...
Perhaps that is what she truly wants, and if that's the case, her man would actually be doing her a favor by letting her go so she can support her ex. That would be a more suitable option, and it would make everyone involved a lot happier.
She was used to simps, so when she met a mature man, she got confused with the new reality.
I went on a date. This man told me, I asked him about like the type of women that he likes or something. He says, I like women that like me. And I was like, you know what? That's an OG statement, but it's so perfect. Older people, they don't have time for the fluff and stuff. Anytime I date an older guy, they're not playing any games, okay? If they have a smidge of like, I don't think she likes me, they'll be done with you. Versus a guy your age or younger, they're like, she's not acting super excited, but I'm still gonna take her on another date. They'll still try. Older guys are like, I don't think you like me, so yeah, we don't have to date anymore. Like, they're just more like, they're not wasting their time.
My man.
That's not age, that's maturity.
Mm-hmm.
Takes some longer than others. We don't have time or money to waste. Facts. I asked a woman out that I found attractive, and I noticed on the date she seemed very uncomfortable and not talkative as much as she was outside the date. Well, afterward I never contacted her again. The 40s still be playing. I enjoy dating older men, like she said, they not playing. Everything is very direct with them and intentional. When they say they like natural, they really mean it. True. They don't have time to waste. The experience and years counts for something.
They do.
There seems to be a massive misunderstanding on her statement. What she is referring to as dating an older man is actually dating someone who is mature. It was not about the age at all, but rather the level of maturity he displayed. She probably got a bit confused, thinking he acted that way because he was older, not realizing that his behavior came from being mature enough to avoid playing games and only dealing with people in the same state of mind.
I mean, there's plenty of 30-year-olds that have this state of mind. I am one of them. We learn, sometimes it takes longer than others. Some don't learn it until their 50s. Some are very lucky. Hopefully some of you guys are fortunate enough to learn it in your 20s. Me? 30s.
Most mature men won't engage in relationships or pursue someone who isn't interested or display the behavior of someone who has a low interest. This is the reason simps don't help modern women at all. They create an unrealistic idea of what men should do when getting to know someone. And that's why when a woman finally meets a mature man who doesn't do what a simp did, she gets confused. Imagine if she was used to simps showering her with gifts and attention, even when she wasn't interested, and then she started dealing with a mature man who knew his worth.
She'd be like, oh, why aren't you into me? Everybody buys me stuff and does these things for me.
Dynamic would be completely different, and she would soon realize that simps gave her a false sense of reality about what to expect from men. Mature men are quick to figure things out when it comes to dating. From the moment they understand that the person they're dealing with is not interested, they're done. There is no need to convince anyone they are a good match because they don't have time or patience for it. A mature man knows his energy is better spent finding someone genuinely interested. Currently, young guys are also following the same principles. They no longer have time to waste on situations that aren't going anywhere.
Next, we have a smart man who has the answer for everything.
Okay, let's say for instance, we are going out.
Okay.
Your mom and me, your mom is around.
Okay.
So, you are driving.
Okay.
Who will you allow to sit in the front car?
The first
me
person.
or your mom?
The first person.
Who is the first person?
Any person will sit down here first. It's the one that will stay.
Your mom sat first, so I'm just asking. What if I say your mom should stand up that because I'm your wife, I want to sit in the front? How will you handle?
You want to go back to your father. You want to go back to your father.
That was a good question. The choice is hers.
Could you help me?
Yeah. Help you to do it.
Yeah, help me to shift the chair so I could sit. You're my man, right? So you need to help your babe.
That is very good. That is very good. So where you stand, if your leg pay.
My man.
I want to give this man a gift. Bro is representing us well. Brotherhood is proud of you. You want to go back to your father's house? Help you to do what? This guy is not serious. When you stand tired, you go sit down. He is smart and clearly didn't want to be in the middle of any disagreement. That's why he suggested that whoever comes first should take the front seat. The situation became more interesting when she hinted that he should ask his mother to give her that seat, as if she felt entitled to it. However, he didn't hold back. He knew that asking his mother to give up the seat wasn't the right thing to do, and that's why he responded by asking her if she wanted to go back to her father's house. I don't even know why she thought it would be a good idea to suggest such a thing. The front seat is usually more spacious and comfortable, so instead of suggesting that his mother give it up, she should be the one offering it to his mother as a gesture of respect and kindness.
The respect for elders thing is completely lost. For a wife to ask a mother of the husband to give up her seat is crazy. Crazy in Asian standards. We know for sure the mother is sitting in the front because who the fuck are you?
This would have been the most thoughtful approach, showing that she respects his family. By doing this, she could have gained more consideration from him, as it would have demonstrated that she cares about the people important to him. Her sense of entitlement in this situation probably did the opposite, making the man feel uncomfortable. Respecting his mother and offering her the seat would have been a clear way of showing that she values not only her partner, but also his family.
I just saw this TikTok where a girl was like, if you want to find the most husband material, loyal, trustworthy man who's going to treat you right, you need to go for the nerds and the dorks. This woman goes on to explain you need to look for the guy who flew under the radar all of high school, all of college, the guy with the weird, quirky hobby or like Star Trek obsession or whatever it is, and he's going to be like the guy for you. Never, in my 3 years on this app, have I co-signed a video faster and with more enthusiasm. On my second date with my boyfriend, almost 3 years ago, he was like, I have a surprise for you. This man then proceeds to do a magic trick. A fucking magic trick. He's dead ass. Like he learned this shit on YouTube. Like a card magic fucking trick that he practiced. And he came to me and said, I'm gonna fucking perform some magic for this woman.
I love magic. Magic is awesome. I'm actually going to Magic Castle today, so I'm super excited. It's probably one of my favorite places on earth is the Magic Castle.
And I was like, my clothes are like completely off at this point. Just kidding. But I was like, holy shit, this is going to be the love of my life. Not for nothing, I'm a bit of a freak, so... But all I'm trying to say is look for the man that does the magic trick for you. My mom always used to say, she would say, one day all the nerdy, dorky boys that you don't give a chance, that you didn't even look at, they're going to be the hottest ones at the high school reunion. Just you wait. And she was right. Also,
because she knew you're going to get ran through and then have to settle for the beta simp provider. She knew the game.
on our second date, my boyfriend was like, I have a gift for you. It was a set of tiny shot glasses shaped like jars. He was like, cause your TikTok like the jar. I'm sorry, I'm smiling thinking about it because guess the fuck what? No captain of the football team peaked in college, phi-sci ass dude is buying you a gift and doing you a magic trick and being loyal and faithful and caring about you and your needs. That's all I have to say. Justice for the nerds and the dorks, like that's who you have to go for.
No. I dated the nerdy guy and after 5 years he up and left me with no warning. Bad communication. Nope. I've given them chances. Not only does their confidence skyrocket, but so does their ego and how they think they can now get anyone they want. Your best choice is to find a man whose focus is on family. You will be part of that family and will always be part of his focus.
True.
I did that, and he didn't want anything serious. No. Because I've been played and knocked.
Yeah, because now these dorks and nerds have learned the game. Have absorbed enough red pill content, manosphere content that it's been out there for how long now? They know what's up. They know why you came back.
Up by only the nerdy guy that no one else gave a chance to. She is not saying anything new, because most people already know that these guys are the best for those who are serious about relationships. However, for some reason, many tend to ignore them when they are at their peak. It's only when they can no longer get Chad's attention that they run back to these guys for comfort. This pattern seems to repeat itself, and it's predictable. Instead of valuing those men when they had the chance, they often overlook them while chasing the excitement or thrill they think Chad offers. What's even more important to mention is the fact that many of these guys are wising up. They are no longer willing to take that deal, and that's exactly why we see so many videos of women complaining about struggling to find a good guy after their adventure with Chad. These good guys are not waiting around anymore, hoping someone will come back to them after realizing that Chad was not the right choice. Many of them are getting into serious relationships with people who appreciate them from the start. In most cases, by the time they are ready to settle, those men are already committed to someone else and have built their own lives.
Or they became fuckboys too.
They are not interested in being a second option after someone else's adventure. They want to be valued for who they are, not just as a fallback plan.
Welcome to our self-development section. Today we have another great lesson. We will talk about the most important stage of any project or goal. This is the stage most people are stuck on, and unknowingly they are holding their dream.
I'm glad he's doing this one. This one is a big one. I know a lot of people in this particular boat.
Because they were not able to pass this phase. You need to understand that this could be the only reason you are not living your dream. You are ready, just start.
I don't know how to build a dam. I don't know how to get 1 million people involved in anything. Well, let me tell you a secret. No one does when they begin. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started.
He is
100%. I tell you guys, I've told you guys this before. The biggest thing that stops people from doing YouTube and the things they really want to do is they overthink it. They overthink everything. They want that perfect timing. They want that perfect niche. They want that perfect everything to start. Who gives a fuck? Get your ass started and stumble forward. It's okay to not fully understand and know what they're doing, but get to it. If you want to do YouTube, do your first video and fuck it up. It's okay. You guys seen my first few videos? They were trash. And you learn and you get better and you grow. But guess what? None of that ever happens if you never start.
completely right. For some reason, most of us think that we must be at our best.
Correct.
And have all the information and resources before we start anything. But this is not necessarily true. You won't believe how ready you are if you just start. Do you really think that those who made it or those who are currently working on their goal had everything from the start when they decided to jump into this journey? You know they didn't, but they knew that they had to start anyway, and they were well aware that as it goes they will acquire the necessary resources along the way. Just like Mark Zuckerberg, he didn't know anything, and today he has a successful company making millions per day. So stop trying to be fully ready, work with whatever you have, and you will figure things out along the way. Don't worry about where you are. You are good to go. Start today. You need to understand that most people were in the same position as you are now when they started. I will give you a quick and practical example. Check any YouTube channel, look at their old video, and compare them to their newest video.
I love that he went through that route because that's exactly the route I told you guys, right?
You will notice a huge difference in the quality and type of content they have uploaded. It's different because they started with whatever knowledge and equipment they had, but as things progressed, they acquired more knowledge and better equipment, and now they are uploading better content. So based on this example alone, it's clear that the beginning is always beginning. Does your child start running after the birth? So nobody should expect to have everything when they start, but as you work on it, you will definitely get better and will be able to deliver the type of result you dream of. Don't waste more time. Do it today.
Shout outs to Modern Dating here. This one was a good one. Just start. We overthink too much. We think that we need the best of equipment, the best of knowledge, and we need to know every single thing that we need to know about a niche or that business or how to do whatever it is. You don't. You just try it and you fail and you mess up and you keep going. And then guess what? Sometimes if you work hard enough, you'll make it. Please, like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.